We're here today with Sarah Holmes, who is running for District Court Judge in the 2nd Judicial District. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Holmes.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're running for.
Well, my name is Sarah Holmes. I was born and raised in Washington. I went to school here. I graduated from Washington High School. From there, I went to North Carolina State University, got a business degree, moved around a little bit, and ended up in Arkansas, where I went to law school at the University of Arkansas School of Law.
So tell us what kind of experience you've had.
Well, I first was licensed to practice law in Arkansas. Then I moved back to North Carolina because I wanted to be in my home state, and was licensed to practice law here as well. I worked as a public defender. I've been in private practice. I've worked as an assistant district attorney, and I'm currently a magistrate judge in Hyde County.
So for those who may not know, a public defender does what?
Public defender is a court-appointed attorney for people who are unable to pay for their own lawyer, can't afford to pay for their own lawyer, and they ask the court to appoint an attorney for them so that they can have fair and equal representation for criminal charges against them.
So that's being a defense attorney.
That's correct.
And you have experience as a prosecutor also, I understand.
Yes, I do. I actually have worked more as a prosecutor than I did as a public defender.
What about private practice? Have you ever done that?
I have done private practice. I started out in a private practice and worked there for some years, and then I was persuaded that I should be a public defender. I tried that for a few years, but I found that I liked private practice better, or being an assistant district attorney.
What are you doing now?
Now I'm working as magistrate judge in Hyde County, which means that I'm hearing probable cause matters for officers. I am holding small claims court, and I am setting bond release orders for persons who have just been arrested.
And that's in Hyde County.
That is in Hyde County. But Hyde County is part of our district.
What other counties are in that district?
We have, within our district, we have Beaufort County, Hyde County, Martin County, Tyrrell County, and Washington County.
So tell us about the position you're running for. What is that, and why are you running for that office?
The position I'm running for is district court judge, which would be the step up from where I am currently employed. And that means that it's misdemeanors, civil cases, divorce court, child custody matters, unless these things are appealed. But it's traffic court and misdemeanors. Initial probable cause hearings until felonies are indicted would track through district court, but are cases that are not really heard by our district court judges.
So it's my understanding if someone goes to district court and gets a ruling that they do not like, they appeal that to Superior Court, and that would be in the 2nd Judicial District, and then they can appeal to the Court of Appeals and to the State Supreme Court. Is that correct?
As a general rule, that's correct. Usually once there's a ruling issued in a case, you have 10 days thereafter to file a notice of appeal, and most cases would go from the district court to the Superior Court. There are some cases that would automatically go to the Court of Appeals, but most cases, particularly our criminal cases, go directly to the next level, which is the Superior Court.
Excuse me. To someone who's fortunately not that familiar with actually how the courts work, it appears to me that district court is where you have a lot of people have their initial entry into the court system.
That's correct. Because even felony matters that are not heard in the district court initially come to district court to determine whether there's probable cause or to waive probable cause and go immediately up to Superior Court.
So what brings about your interest in that particular position? Why would you want to be a district court judge?
I actually really like interacting with the people. I think that I can do a good job for this district. I honestly believe that I can bring a level of courtesy and integrity to the bench, and the truth is that's a lot of why I'm running. I just want to be fair and equitable, and I want people to be treated with respect.
Let's get a pause. Okay. Tell us who else is running for that seat that you're running for.
I'm running against the incumbent, who is Darrell Caton.
How long has he been district court judge?
He's been in the seat, he's held this seat for 8 years.
District court judges are elected for 4-year terms.
That's correct.
Are there other seats that are open at this time in the 2nd Judicial District?
Not currently, there are not. This is the only open seat.
Now, by open seat,
I mean, this is not actually,
let's start.
yeah, we need to start that over, because that's not true. It's not that it's an open seat, it's that this is the only contested seat. And I said that backwards. Sorry.
So you're running for the seat that is now held by Judge Caton. There are other district court judges in the 2nd Judicial District. Are they running also?
One of our judges, our chief district court judge, Judge Parker, is running this term as well.
Who's running against her?
She's unopposed, and rightfully so.
So the way it works then is that if you decide to run for district court judge, you decide which seat you want to run for rather than just running for any of the seats.
That's correct. I would not have run against Judge Parker.
And there will be no runoff in this election in November. It's between you and Mr. Caton, and whoever gets the most votes will be elected.
That's correct. That's correct. We did not have a judicial primary this year, so when I filed to run, I filed to run for a specific seat, and whoever gets the most votes for that seat is who will be elected to fill that particular position for district court.